Hello, my dear viewers. Mic check. All right, I think everything is good now. I'm sorry for the delay. There was a small technical glitch. I was not able to set my first screen. I hope you know about it because there was a display of the other screen. Anyways, uh, I welcome you all, and this is Deepest Copy Webinars YouTube channel. You are watching the Forex Trading with Rakesh. We do this webinar every day at 16:30 GMT. I'm member of the community of the Dukas Copy Traders. Today is 3rd of May 2023. The day is Wednesday. Generally, Wednesday is the day when there is most of the trading happening around. Okay, so it is a critical day. Let us see what is happening on the charts. But before I go to charts, let me tell you that whatever I'm going to tell here is not to be taken as a trading advice, please. Okay, these are my own views. It is not the view of Dukascopy Bank or something. And let me also clear you that I am not an employee of Dukascopy Bank. So therefore, whatever I am saying here is my own opinion. It has nothing to do with the Dukascopy Bank, really. And you should do your own research before you start trading in the real account. Okay, if you want to trade demo, that's not a problem. But if you want to trade the real money, be sure that you know what you're doing. Okay, so no much introduction. I will just tell you that in the next 30 or 45 minutes we are going to discuss the key levels of all the things that we are going to see right now on your screens. Okay, but before that I want you to go through this risk disclaimer first. Now since you are here, you know that we are going to talk about the trading only, right? Or to talk about the financial market. So yes, these are the risks involved when you trade the foreign exchange. So please go through it. Pause the video if you want to understand it completely, and then only go to the charts. So I've always been talking about the US dollar index first. This is the most important part. That's why I want to start always from here. Okay. The power of market structure. I was talking yesterday with my friends that what is the power of the market structure. So this is the power of the market structure, and this is the power of the daily trend. When I say the daily trend is bearish below 102.46, somebody just threw it off, and the price has turned bearish even in the 4 hours. So if 1 hour is bearish, 4 hour is bearish, daily is bearish, are you willing to buy this market? The answer is no. So what is expected now? The price may come out of this support area to some extent and then again get rejected towards 100.71. And remember that from the daily now, since we are expecting a down move to continue, so if the down move has to continue, it has to break the price below this 100.45. Well, it is not that far. It's not that far. Till now the price was making higher highs, higher lows on the daily, but the downswing pivot was not broken. Okay, remember this thing. This was the downswing pivot. This was not broken. That's why the downtrend remains intact. And although the price was making higher highs, higher lows, this can also be shrinked in the form of 4 hourly. And we need a break below 100.71 and also 100.45 for this downtrend to continue. And I'm expecting the price to settle somewhere between 97.69 to 99.78. This is the area where I expect the US dollar to settle. Okay, so I'm bearish on this one, and this is so the first level to see on the downside now is 100.71. On the upside, expect this 50% to again start acting as a resistance if the price proceeds to the upside. Okay, because anywhere when the price tries to go above higher side, above 50% of this fall, it will be cheaper for the sellers, so they will sell it again. This is what my recommendation is. Okay, let's talk about the euro. Yesterday we bought I cannot say that I bought it, but yes, I opened a position hypothetically or virtually in the webinar of Miha. If you have been following Miha also, he's FX Passion who does webinar on this channel. So I bought somewhere, I think here at the very bottom of this thing, and already I'm up by like 100 pips or so. But this is all virtual trading. Okay, this is not the real trading. So now what I'm expecting here is I'm expecting actually a higher high than 1.1095. So the next level of resistance is around 1.11818. Let me take you to that level. For that we need a weekly chart. Okay. All right. So you see this market has been making lower highs and lower lows, right? Lower highs, lower lows on the weekly. I don't want to go that high because I need a horizontal level, and from the horizontal level we can see that this weekly level around 1184 is the next level on the weekly. Let me check if in that week is there anything on the daily chart. No. So 1184 is the level which I will be targeting on this market, guys, to the upside. And on the downside I will be expecting 10006 to act as a support. I'll explain why I'm expecting that to act as a support, because this is the recently broken resistance area and I expect that area to be tested as a fresh support before the price proceeds further. But I think you can remove actually this one now. No, keep it. If the price finds resistance at around 1.1095, I think the down move, or I will say something like this, can happen here. And if that happens, then this will be an area of opportunity for us to go long in this direction. Okay, so keep this in your chart, these two levels, 1.1006 and 1.1095 on the upside, guys. The pound is doing good. Well, right now it is trading at 1.2552 area, and I'm actually expecting a higher high than 1.2583, and the next level of resistance would be 1.2666, which we are expecting as the first target. Above that we have not kept any targets, but I think we will need it very soon, because the markets have finally started moving, and the movement on the Wednesday is most probably the move that is the long-term move. Okay, but if the price reverses from here, then we'll keep an eye on 1.2352, below which we will become sellers in this market. So till the time the price is trading above 1.2352, the bias will remain bullish in the pound. Australian dollar, I want to buy this market, but the problem here is that below 6708, this is not a very good market, and in fact below 6805, this is not a good market. So if this double bottom breaks to the upside above 6805, I'll become buyer. Otherwise there's no point in talking about this market. So stay away from this market, because till the time the price is trading between these two levels, it is trading in a range, and till the time this range is not broken, I do not expect anybody to enter this market with any directional bias. New Zealand, yes, yesterday only we have talked about it when we saw a 4-hourly close above that. Okay, we have already talked about it, that yes, this is a breakout. So if the breakout continues further, which is expected, because I am expecting US dollar to go south, so New Zealand dollar is expected to rise, 0.6314 should be the initial target. And if you switch to the daily, you will see that my downswing is now over and the price has started making upswings. So I will just remove this area from here, and we'll start making higher highs, higher lows like this. But no, this is not valid. So this will be my first impulse like this, and I will be expecting something like this. I hope that makes a sense. If the price comes back to 0.6187 for any reason, expect some buying on, not some buying, but a huge buying at this level at 0.6187. Okay, on the upside 0.6314 is the resistance. On the lower side 0.6225 may be the minor support. Later on 0.6187 should be a huge support for the price in the upside direction. USD JPY is consolidating. It has taken the low around 135.11. Also notice that this was the level on our chart which we were expecting to be tested, because this was a breakout from this which was never tested on the daily. So now since this is being tested, you may be expecting some buying from here, but looking at the price action on the daily of US dollar index, I think a deeper correction may be possible in this one. And if If the dollar continues further south, then this may even break to the downside from here and go below 132.01. In that case, remember if I said that when the pattern breaks on the one side and then immediately it breaks to the other side, then the move is explosive in nature. That means if the pattern, if this channel breaks to the downside, that means we can also see 127.21 in this market. Mark my words, 127.21 if this channel breaks. Now, in the process of this channel breaking, all these buyers who open the positions here, they will be stopped out because this stop loss must be below this level of 133.01. So in that case, I will definitely like to become a seller in this market. All right, so upside 137.91, on the downside 135.11. These are the support and resistance levels. US dollar against the Canadian, well, it is doing good right now. Why the US dollar is holding against the Canadian dollar? Why? Because the Canadian dollar itself is falling a lot. Okay, that's why after some consolidation, I think this will break to the south. 1.3522 is what I'm expecting to break. But I think there has been now, okay, I think the price will be between 1.3223 and 1.3861 only, like this. Boom, 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 boom. Why I'm saying so? Because the Brent has been down a lot. If the Brent has to recover, this will go down. But also US dollar has been down a lot. If it has to recover, it has to go up. So I think this will be just stuck somewhere because both of the pairs, like Canadian dollar and US dollar, are losing. So the correlation will not find any polarity and the price will keep churning around, which is what I'm expecting, something like this around here for a long time. This is what I'm expecting in the US dollar against the Canadian. Okay. Now this is a wrong way of expressing price because once the price goes ahead, it cannot come back in time. So I'm sorry about this pictorial representation. So I should have said something like this. Okay, but I hope you got the meaning, right? USD CHF. Well, what do you see? USD CHF is trying to make another lower low, which is possible. Now this goes in line with when I see something breaking below 38 in RSI. When RSI breaks below 38, this is a very bearish possibility. Now this is the second time the price has or the RSI has come below 38, and if it closes below 38, then this week will be, I think, very bad for the US dollar against the Swiss franc. So this is my word. Should I write it here? Okay, RSI closing below 38 on daily will result in USD CHF going to test wing. Okay, this is my language. So yeah, this is what I have written, and let us see tomorrow what happens. Okay, the RSI is on the verge of closing below 38. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Well, for the USD CHF downside, we have a support at around 0.8859, but I want to go further to say that 0.8851 must be the support, and if it doesn't hold as a support, then the price will go down further towards 0.8757. This is almost 100 pips from here, 90 pips from here. And if for some reason the price starts supporting, the price gets support here, then 0.8927 will be acting as a huge resistance for the price. Okay, silver has finally started an up move, finally, but very slow up move. I think the silver is trying to move in this channel before a breakout. So let us see how the things unfold. Do you use highs and lows to choose where to place your stop loss? Of course, yes, I use highs and lows. The stop loss in case of buy should always be lower than the low, and it is a bid chart. Okay, I'm talking about. And if you have a short position, then it should be always higher than the high. So this is why I tell you that you should adjust your position size. You should not adjust your stop loss. Your stop loss is bound to be the recent swing low on the time frame that you are placing your trade on. So suppose if I buy the silver here in this market, then where is my established low? Where is my established low? Now this is my established low. My stop loss should be below 23.55. Do you see that? But that is on daily time frame. Okay, now if I go to say 1 hour, okay, if I go to say 1 hour and I see what is the pattern here. So here the price is making higher highs and higher lows. Yeah, see, this is the higher high. So I will, if I buy here, say, okay, say if I buy somewhere here, my stop loss will be here, because now this is the established low. Had I bought somewhere here, then this would have been my stop loss, because this is the established low. Okay, I hope that is clear. Got it, MJ? It depends on the time frame that you're trading. Now there is a psychology behind this. Till the time this low is not, now this low was made, this is the lowest low, or I will say that the buyer who tried to reverse this market from the downside to the upside, or I will say the strongest buyer in this process when the price was going down, came here on 25th of April at this lowest point. He was able, or they were able, to push the prices higher. When the price again came down, these buyers were able to protect their positions here by pushing it up. When it again came down, these buyers were more aggressive and they even overpowered these sellers and pushed the prices up. So if I have to be a buyer, I think I cannot save silver. You know, I'm a small trader, so I have to align myself with these buyers. Suppose there is a boat which is going north like this. This is a silver boat going north. I cannot make myself to drive this boat upstream. No, somebody is trying to drive this boat to the upstream. I'm just going to sit in the boat which is going in the right direction. I hope that analogy helps, but if that doesn't, then I don't know what will help. So I'm not driving this market up. Somebody is driving this market up, and I'm just taking the hints from the market, from my charts, that which direction the market is going to go, and I'm trying to go and sit in that market in that direction. And I don't want to keep sitting in this boat if this boat is getting capsized. Capsized means if it is going to sink. I don't want to sit in that boat, and I will know for sure that this boat is going to sink if the price breaks below this low. That means the most important buyer, or the most aggressive buyer in this case, in this area, in all this area, who was here, sitting here, has now left the boat. Now if the driver of the boat is out, why will I stay in that boat? Think about it. If my driver of the boat is not sitting in the boat, then why would I sit in that boat? Got the answer, MG? So that's why my stop loss will be below this low. Okay. All right. So what about XCU USD? All right. Yesterday only we have talked about going above 2012. Anything above 2012 will open the way to 2048. The price is trying to go that direction. If it breaks 2048, we will have higher targets, but right now the resistance is 2048. On the lower side, expect support at 1969 area, guys. Brent is falling like as if it is a knife from the sky. Brent is falling like anything. Okay, now where is the next level of support, guys? 70.10 on the daily is the next level of support. This low has been taken out, so 70.10 you should be expecting as support, and if it doesn't, then I think the next level is 65. Yeah, 65.75. So if the price starts rising from here, then 75.88 must be providing resistance to the price on the upside. That's it. Nothing much, nothing much. Simple price action. Here there is something wrong. Here there is something wrong. Yes, dollar is falling against everything, but you remember that till yesterday, okay, even on yesterday there was a bearish pin bar on the dollar index, but US dollar against the South African rand was positive. So that means till yesterday the US dollar was good against the South African rand, but today something has happened. So if there is a reversal today, that means there is a possibility that this reversal may be huge, because US dollar is going south, that is for sure. Okay, when US dollar was going south, it was going green. Now if the South African rand has reversed its position, first of all this low will break. Now in the this is a short term swing. This low is around 18.2135. Now if this low breaks, then 7.9896 will be the second low, and actually the swing low is at 17.4521. but if I consider this price action as the bullish price action, then I think the swing low will be 7.6939. all right. But whatever you say, if this channel breaks to the downside, that is another point. If this channel breaks to the downside, we will have a down move. And from the look of this price action, it seems like USD ZAR is going to go south very soon. Although the daily trend is bullish. The daily trend is bullish above what? Okay, at this break. So 7.6939 is the area. If that breaks, then we'll turn bearish on this one. But keep an eye here. The break of this channel will also result in a bearish structure. Now, I'm not saying that the market structure is going to break, but that means the buyers are not powerful enough to push the prices higher from here. Or momentarily, you can say that sellers are trying to take control of the markets. All right. On the downside, keep an eye on 70.9896. On the high side, 18.4545. Actually, not that, but now 18.5054 is the resistance now. Bitcoin, I'm very bearish on the Bitcoin. Now you might be thinking, oh, there is a bullish pin bar on the 4-hour in the Bitcoin. Why is Rakesh bearish? I'll tell you. The Bitcoin is being traded against the US dollar. US dollar is going south. But again, the Bitcoin is going south even more. That means the simple correlation is suggesting that the Bitcoin is trying to make this pattern, or trying to complete this pattern, I will say. See this high, low, high, low. This is what is happening now. Okay. Then high, low, something like this is what I'm expecting. Guys, this is what I'm expecting in the Bitcoin now. Okay, so let's see how the things unfold. But yes, today the Bitcoin on the daily is down as compared to the US dollar. So expect some down move further towards 26,950 in this market. On the upside, we will find resistance at 29,978. On the downside, we can find some support at 26,950 area. Euro JPY, well, consolidation to 148 is possible. After that, I will be expecting a buying entry in this market also. Euro GBP. Now you might be thinking, where is the resistance? Guys, resistance is 156.82. It is just a consolidation before the next leg up. So if you're looking for actually a trade, you know, MJ, what you have to do, this is the area where you are expecting a support, right? So what you do is you do something like this. Okay, you do something like this. And I think it has already hit this area. This was the previous resistance area, which is trying to act as a support area. But we need a close above and then fresh support at 149.78 area. So let us see what happens here. This is what I'm expecting. See this area, there is a lot of volumes here in this 1 hour. So yes, there's a possibility of buying above 148.62 with the huge targets on the upside with 156.82. All right, guys. Euro GBP. Well, this 4 hours is bearish. I don't know why, but we are expecting a higher move. We expect euro to rise to 0.8865 before any leg south. And in the process of going down, 8728 may be a huge support for the price. But if the price breaks below that and gives a close below 8728, we can expect 0.8546. Although I'm expecting, I think this should be the right, no, this should be the right area. 0.8717 should be our threshold to the downside. If it breaks below 87187, just trades below 8717, then 0.8546 will be exposed. And if it closes a day below 0.8730, then 0.8546 will be exposed. Okay, here's 500 for, okay, so this is a break, retest, and this is what is happening now. So is the price going toward 4195? Yes, it is loaded, loaded, comes back, reloaded. It makes, even if it makes a higher high than this previous high, okay, I will switch it to like 4187, then 4195 will be must to take. And if it fails to go higher further, then expect this 4048 to break on the downside. Now you say, oh Rakesh, what are you talking about? Either this or that. Yes, this is possible. So these are the two key levels now to keep an eye on. But if you ask me what is the bias is bullish, guys. The bias on the daily is now bullish. The price has, from here, the price has started making higher highs and higher lows. Okay, and here it has broken through the lower low, and then it has broken to the higher high. So yes, expect a higher low to be formed and higher high to be formed in this market. I hope that makes sense. In the process, 4187 will be your first target. And on the downside, if the price starts going south from here, 4048 should provide support to the price. That's it, guys. So now we are left with the euro Audi. Okay. Well, euro is rising against the Australian dollar. We all have seen that. But see the price action. See the power of this falling channel. I think we discussed about it, that this channel may provide some resistance to the price even if it tries to go further north. Okay, so yeah, even if the price rises from here, again this channel will provide some resistance. I think this is the 4 hour, and it is not a small thing to say, but the euro is falling against the Australian dollar at the higher prices. So 1.6600 area is trying to provide some resistance to the price. And but that should not be seen as a selling opportunity, because this market is in an uptrend, and any lower prices should be seen as an opportunity to go long in this market. And we are actually looking for this 4 hourly channel to break to the upside so that we can buy this market again. Okay, and in that case we will be looking for 1.6785 as the first target. On the downside, we can expect 1.6528 as the first support, and later on 1.6445 as the second support. In fact, I will reduce it to this 1.6356 now. All right, guys. So this is the new price level. Ethereum, no hopes in Ethereum, guys. This is still consolidating, just like the Bitcoin is consolidating. The higher level 1961, the lower level 1784. That's it. Catch JPY. Well, it is making higher highs and higher lows. So there was some sell-off around 101.80, and also you see this was this is in line with the broken lows here. Okay, now I need to check it further, guys. I'm sorry, yeah? I need to take more data for the analysis of the CAD JPY. Let me check. Okay, we have the levels. Actually, our levels are correct. So yes, now these were the previous resistance and support levels. 101.80 was very strong resistance. I think we should be expecting it to act as a very strong resistance. Maybe that's why this uptrending move was stopped by this. But since this has not been able to push the prices below 97.55, and if it fails to push the prices below 97 point, this is the weekly candle, okay, remember. So if this week fails to close below 97.55 or give us any price below 97.55, we can still be buyers. Right now we are buyers in this market. Okay, right now we are buyers in this market, and if you want a better opportunity, you can actually draw something like this. Okay, this is not a right way to draw the channel. The channel should be something like this, and then when it breaks and makes a higher high, okay, so this becomes the value, right? So this is the channel, and I think in this process, if you see closely, then you will realize that my channel, okay, no, all right, that my channel is probably going to test this area, and if you switch to 1 hour, you will have even a better possibility. And here it looks like CAD-JPY is trying to rise from here. So I think what you can do is you can expect something like this to happen. Okay, close to 99, and it should be a very good area of opportunity, close to 99 in the direction of uptrend, and any close above 101.80 will expose the higher price of 110.34 in this market. So it has a huge potential. CAD-JPY has a huge potential to go north in the direction of 110.34. All right, guys. See if you can get it more cheap, like close to 99, and your stop loss will be 97.55 or below. Okay, I think this is very good area of opportunity where you have your swing lows very close. Okay, swing lows are very close, 97.55. Yeah, let's see how the things unfold in the CAD-JPY also, but this is what my word is. And here we are expecting a rising wedge to be formed in this market. 13,224 is the resistance now. Actually, this is a zone of resistance, this small zone of resistance. Okay, this one is of no relevance now. Okay, so we are expecting the price to act like this. Let's see how the things unfold. But yeah, this is what we are expecting. On the high side, 13,224, not exactly this, but now 13,288 should be acting as a resistance. And if this resistance is taken out for some reason, not for some reason, because the price is making higher highs and higher lows, if this resistance is taken out, then the next target will be 13,723. And for some reason, if the price breaks lower or falls lower, then 12,719 should be acting as a good support for the price. This has also been the previous resistance and it has acted as a support, so a lot of eyes will be watching this area of 12,719. So keep an eye on this one, guys. Keep these levels in your charts for the profit booking, for initiating trades, whatever you want, and do not trade this on the live. That is what my advice will be. If you want to check it on the demo, you are most welcome. And before I finish this webinar, I would like to tell you that if you have found this webinar useful for you, you might consider subscribing to the channel, or you might also like to hit that like button which is below the video. We do this webinar daily at 16:30 GMT. You can calculate the local time as per your requirements, and you can share this webinar's address with your friends and family members, or those who want to see how the analysis, the technical analysis or the price action analysis is done. And if you want to talk to me on Skype ID, any personal questions if you have, this is my Skype ID. You will not be able to call me, but your messages will be responded to within 24 hours. If you have any queries, you can ask me in my Skype. You can share your charts with me on my Skype handle. And if you consider subscribing to my own YouTube channel, which is Bulls and Bears, you can also search for this at the rate Bulls and Bears, and I'll be very happy about that if you do so. Thank you for being here. See you tomorrow, same time, same place. Till then, bye bye. Take care.